Since coming to Western in 2003, I've been encouraged and supported by a lot of people here on campus whose jobs are to support writing at Western. Particularly important and encouraging to me has been Roberta Jessrud, who's the director of the Writing Center, who has helped in both my lower and upper division classes in bringing writing instruction to the students and facilitating writing assignments in both classes. For example, in the lower division classes, in the big surveys, she and her writing assistants have facilitated the discussions that take place on the online discussion board. So having that kind of assistance, having a writing center in and of itself is so important to instructors to support what we're doing if we're trying to integrate writing, especially into these large classes. Now in the upper division, Roberta and her writing assistants will often come into the classes and conduct workshops on how to go about coming up with an idea for a research paper, how to construct a thesis, which is very difficult to do if you haven't been asked to do that before. Also, just coming in and helping students think about how they're going to organize their ideas once they're already launched on a project. How do you go about putting the pieces of the puzzle together? Now, we might have been working on that in other formats, in looking at readings and disentangling the ideas in readings, getting a sense of how these various authors organize their ideas as a manner of preparation for the students writing their own work, but having the ability to have the Writing Center actually come into the class and someone with Roberta's expertise come into the class and instruct students specifically in writing techniques is a real asset in the classroom. In these classrooms that are, for the most part, my classrooms are focused on art historical studies. So the subject matter is art history, and yet I'm asking them to work on these skills that are, you could say, outside of the substance of the courses. And this is where having someone with specific expertise in the writing field is really essential. I want to make sure that I communicate how important it is as an instructor to feel the support of your immediate community. For example, my art department colleagues, especially my colleagues in the art history area, have been incredibly interested in the kinds of writing assignments I'm introducing. We talk about our assignments, we share assignments, we think about how our assignments integrate with one another's assignments. So that having that community of support is essential to having the confidence to continue to introduce new ideas